Welcome back to Toke It Out. Oh my gosh, how are you guys? Hey, it has been like pushing 3 weeks since I've recorded because I peak productivity somewhere. I don't know. I got vitamin D outside. The sun came out finally in Michigan. There was a warm day. So I was healed from my seasonal depression and like boom, 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 put out banger episodes. If you listen to the last couple of episodes, you know, bangers, bangers. The movies are back, baby. You already know. So I haven't seen you guys. Oh my god, I haven't seen you guys ever because I record this alone in a room by myself. But I went to Vegas for my friends, my best friend Amanda's bachelorette, that I planned the whole thing. Oh, yeah, no, hold your applause. It's okay. Uh, and it was so fun. And obviously, you guys know, Vegas is on my Venus line, astrocartography shit. Oh my god, I just dropped that. So I always feel amazing in Vegas. So when I go, people are like, "Why you go there all the time?" I'm like, "I don't know. I feel great." And they're like, "'Cause you're grimy." And I was like, "Maybe," but astrocartography would say it's because it's on my Venus line. And I'm a triple Libra, a sign ruled by Venus. If you don't know anything about astrology. Astrology? Yeah. Okay. Woo. So the edibles have been hitting. I've got this vape in my hand. I haven't even hit it. Hold on. If I don't make noise, you guys don't see it. If I don't make noise, you guys don't see it. Oh, it's delicious. The Breeze vape, the Alani New watermelon, and the edible have all come together like a holy trinity inside my body to produce this episode. So, this episode is brought to you by those three things. I wish Alani New sponsor me. I guzzle down this stuff like a freaking fish. Okay, so a couple things about Vegas. Then we'll move on. But you guys have to know this because there's been a hashtag going around TikTok. Hashtag Vegas is dead. People aren't there. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know if that's to keep people out, to go viral because you're saying something negative, or because it's semi-true. I don't know. I went on a skewed weekend. Went Mother's Day weekend is when I planned this. Um, so there was not a ton of people out, whatever, but it was one of the weekends at the Sphere. I always want to call it the Circle. It's not the Circle, it's the Sphere. It is 3D that you can go to and see Dead and Company. They're like tribute show, some tribute band, and like a bunch of visuals. Um, Tie-dye shirts everywhere. Everywhere there was a tie-dye shirt. I started counting them, like me and my friends. Oh, and then of course we go to a dispensary. We go to Planet 13 because they've never been there and you got to see it, whatever. Uh, the amount of Tivas, long-haired men, and tie-dye. I mean, it was everybody except us. It almost was because so much. We're walking at some point from point A to point B, who really knows at that point. Uh, and I'm like, the people watching is just so elite day in Vegas. So, a couple of guys who had obviously gone to the show the night before, they're like talking or whatever. One guy had, one guy hadn't, whatever. One guy's talking to the other guy and he's like, the most monotone voice I've ever heard. You know, it was decent. We ascended. What? It was decent. We ascended. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Hey, you're doing too many psychedelics if you're like, yeah, it was decent. We ascended. Ascended where? Number one. What does ascended mean? We're gonna look that up on Urban Dictionary because I'm a boomer. I'm not. How do you even ask that? What is okay, ascended Urban Dictionary? Are we gonna be able to find out? Okay. The state or mindset of being intellectually, spiritually, and emotionally risen above yourself and any toxic descendant peers. We ascended. It was decent. We ascended. From who? From what? Okay. Um, when you're being sent into a warped reality through intense measures, ultimately ascending. Hey, you're doing too many psychedelics if you're ascending and it's just decent. What? Or maybe he was talking about the drugs. Oh my god. I'm like putting it together. I'm so not into that stuff that I'm like, oh, it was decent. We ascended. So that is my new way of describing anything that was really good, but maybe I don't want to talk about it. It was decent. We ascended. What are you talking about? So, oh, and let me tell you, the amount of Cybertrucks could have rivaled the tie-dye shirts. They must produce them there because there are so many Cybertrucks, and I thought you couldn't paint them or whatever. Maybe it was after so much time and that time has passed because people out in Las Vegas are customizing their Cybertrucks like it's a Labubu. Like we're dressing up our Labubus, they're dressing up their Cybertrucks. They've got the CT license plate. They got the electric blue on the side. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're decorating our box. And I don't know if maybe they're like not supposed to, and that's like the fuck you to Musk. Probably not. So yeah, that was basically Vegas. My face looks so weird. Face looks contoured up. So speaking of Labubus, though, I scored a Labubu in Vegas. Not sure why I didn't bring her up to meet you guys, but we will in the next episode. I got Love, little tie-dye. I'll put a little picture here of what she looks like. But I got the Big Into Energy tie-dye ones. Of course, I'm like shitting on tie-dye, and I'm like, yeah, I got the tie-dye Labubu. It's the best. But she's red. Her name's Love. She's very cool. Got my husband one, and you better believe if you're not one of these people that knows about the Labubu chains at Hobby Lobby, I tried to go on a Sunday, they're closed. It's like, Crumble, they're closed on Sunday. But, went on Monday as soon as they opened, plenty of chains left. So now his Labubu, I'll post a picture of it here. It looks like it's iced out. Looks like it's got a bust down, like, chain. It's so funny. So, um, really indicative of both of our personalities. So, but if you are not into the Labubu craze, get with it. Get with it. Labubu's an elf. She's not a monster. She's part of the monster series. She is the face and icon and goddess of Pop Mart, because I don't want to tell you anything wrong. Labubu lore. What's the Labubu hype? If you're asking, Google that. You don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it, and your bag charms are not indicative of your true spirit. Labubu lore centers around the group of elfish forest monsters created by Casing Lung of his story series, The Monsters. Labubu is a mischievous, kind-hearted character, often depicted with pointed ears, a playful grin, and serrated teeth. The group, including Labubu, is inspired by Nordic mythology and folklore. I fuck with that. Okay, cool. Okay, but Nordic mythology sometimes is like harsh. Um, Labubu, along with other characters like Zimomo and Taikoko, first appeared in Casing Lung's illustrations in 2015. She's only 10 years old. Oh, she baby. Don't let the fur and pointed ears fool you. Labubu isn't a rabbit. It's actually a fictional elf-like character. What is the Nordic? There we go. Nordic. I'll show you my Nordic, you know what I mean? The real backstory of Labubu and all you need to know about blah 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 from Mushare News. You can dress up your Labubu. Mine has a cute little necklace. I have a matching bracelet with her. I'm gonna be 32 in October. Yeah, I know. I don't care. I don't care. I love them. Okay, hello. Hello. So if you don't know Lisa from Blackpink, um, also from White Lotus, put one of these on her bag and it blew up because of it. I did not know that till after. I just thought this is so cute. It's hitting me in a place of Hello Kitty. So I was like, yeah, love that. Oh, thanks. This literally didn't do anything. Okay, this nothing. It just like everywhere it's like just inspired by Nordic mythology. What is it? What? Norse mythology is rich with monstrous figures that played crucial roles in their stories and beliefs. These creatures weren't just random villains. They were often linked to the creation of the world, the cyclical nature of time, and the events of Ragnarok. Many of these monsters are also considered to be offspring of Loki, a figure of trickery and chaos. Okay, these are the hardest names. Okay, well, trolls are part of it. Trolls, human-like supernatural beings with various forms and powers often depicted in fairy tales and legends. That told me absolutely nothing. The Kraken, obviously the big squid, giant squid. Fenrin, 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 whatever. The monstrous wolf prophesied to kill Odin during Ragnarok and the end of the world. That's kind of cool. Jormungandr, the Midgard. This is like D&D shit for real. And I know like D&D does have, takes things, I'm sure, whatever. Actually, that's what I want to look into is the history of D&D, and I'll tell you why from our recommendation of the week, because I've been obsessed with this thing. My recommendation of the week, I've been obsessed. But to get back to the Norse creatures, like come on, Draugr, Drugger, Dragger, I don't know what. Undead, reverent-like creatures often associated with graves and crypts. Garmin, get a garment. Oh, Garmer, a bloodstained dog guarding the gates of Heel. It's just Hel, Heel. The realm of the undead. But then also Heel, it says the giantess who presides over the realm of the dead, Heel in Norse mythology. Okay, Ragnarok, that's like the end of the world. That's like Armageddon, right? Okay. Okay, so we didn't learn anything about the actual lore of the Labubu. There's no little creature listed here that could be as cute as the Labubu. Just saying. Just saying. Sorry, Norse mythology. I can't pronounce you. You can't pronounce me. It's fine. No, I'm just joking. No, I can't pronounce you. Whatever. I guess I don't understand. But so that was a fucking waste of time. But the Labubu craze is peaking. But however, I do feel like the first person in the Midwest to have a Labubu feels like a very West Coast and like New York thing right now. But do know, it will make its way here and I will be a trendsetter. And if you, oh my God, link me. If you know where to get the hottest Labubu clothes, I don't want to put them in a Prada hat. I want to put her in something really coonty. So let me know where's the hottest Labubu clothes, because obviously I can't ask the people around me. Whatever. So, hey, this is not a transition. This is just like a middle topic really quick. I just want to touch on this and let it be known. So I used to work at a smoke shop and I sold bongs all the time. And I used to sell a ton of silicone because I was really good at being like, it's portable, it's never gonna break, you're never gonna have to buy them again, it's gonna be a great investment. It's actually like ripping a hard condom. Hey, it's like hitting the grossest latex plus carcinogens you've ever had. It's the grossest thing known to mankind, and I think they should be abolished. I think they should burn down with the plantation. Everybody throw your silicone bongs on the fire. Let's burn down the plantations and get rid of silicone bongs. They have nothing to do with each other. Nothing. But I think they're both evil and they need to go. Anyways, so I hate it, but it is like hitting a hard condom. That's not a transition at all. The transition that I have, there's no transition. Hey, okay, next topic. We're getting back to it. Hold on. Let me hit the Lonnie new. My recommended of the week. What am I doing? Oh, guys, it's been getting back into it, getting back to the recommendations, the all that, okay? But I got it planned. Okay? So, I want to make sure I'm giving you guys this person's handle. My recommendation of the week is a Instagram TikTok account called Adventures in Ardia, Aardia. Adventures in Aardia, Ardia. This guy, and found out he's from Grand Rapids, Michigan. So he's on the west side. This guy does a thing called Roll for Sandwich. Roll for Sandwich is the coolest series I've ever seen. My husband came home the other day and he's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Watching Roll for Sandwich," as I had been for 2 hours, scrolling. It's become my comfort scroll through. I love Roll for Sandwich. He's got 200,000 followers. He should have 1 million. Okay, 2.4 million on TikTok, as he should. If you're unaware of Roll for Sandwich, he does this D&D type setup, and I believe it's 3 days a week. He rolls the dice and he'll roll for bread, roll for main, roll for cheese, roll for roughage, a wild magic roll, which is always just kind of like a wild card item, and then roll for sauce. Whoa. Some of these So good. I'm always hungry watching it. It's some of these fire sandwiches, and I'm gonna tell you one of these 10 out of 10s that I don't think I understand because what? It's actually I don't understand why he gave this a 10 out of 10. I'm so anxious to try it. That could be our most anticipated. Honestly, maybe I'll see you next week with that one, but what but, okay. This is so crazy. So it's like white bread or Italian. It's white bread, crunchy peanut butter, goat cheese on the other side. Then we're going in with avocado, which I may skip or go light on because it feels like a lot of creamy elements. Then we're doing mild banana peppers. Hello, what? Jar of that. Then we're doing a fuckload of lettuce. We're doing double lettuce on this motherfucker. Then we're doing kimchi mayo, and if you can't find it, sriracha mayo. He gave that a 10 out of 10. Peanut butter, goat cheese. I mean, it basically seems like it would be a Thai peanut roll kind of in a sandwich. But the discovery of that sandwich just piqued my interest so much that I'm like, you're lying. Then some of these, it's like hot sausages, Carolina Reapers, more Carolina Reapers, more Carolina Reapers, and then the bomb hot sauce. And they're insane. Then one of the bread like rolls that he can do is none. None bread? None bread? That's not real. None bread. So he once got none bread, head cheese. Yeah. Oh, I think it was like hot sauce and like something else. Then he can do like curses come up, which is like can't toast the bread. You have to add the bomb hot sauce. Oh, the worst is called ruin, and he blends up the sandwich with ice and water and drinks it like a smoothie. That sounds horrific. And I've seen him. He'll drink it. He'll eat this head cheese shit. He'll fucking eat that. He'll eat it all and he'll rate it. I mean, usually it's a 0, of course, but like what? And then sometimes he'll get lucky and it's like um roast beef, cheddar, lettuce, tomato, pickles. Like, I mean, it's super like simple stuff. I'm so locked in to adventures in art. So locked in. So get with it. I would like to try one of these sandwiches, like for you guys, for real. Uh, Maybe we'll do that in like a little separate video. Probably won't do it on the pod because all the people listening, all my audio people are gonna be like, no, thank you. So get locked in with me, you guys. Please, please, please. I would really appreciate that. Get locked in. Anyway, so that's my recommendation of the week. So, okay, to piggyback on that, because I know how to do a transition on a podcast. Um, did you know, as I've heard from Adventures in Ardia, ciabatta bread was only invented in 1982. Hello? Ciabatta? Ciabatta. So we're gonna look up the history of ciabatta bread really quick because I must know. Like, what are you talking about? That's not a year. Okay. Yes, ciabatta bread was indeed invented in 1982 by Arnaldo Capavari. Can pronounce that, but none of the Norse mythology names. A baker and miller from near Venice, Italy, he developed it as an alternative to the French baguette, which was gaining popularity in Italy, and he said, fuck that. Italian roots. That's crazy. Bavari's ciabatta was named for its slipper-like shape. Ciabatta is known for its unique texture, which is characterized by a crispy crust and a soft, airy interior with large holes. I'll show you a large hole. No. No. That's very cool, though. I did not know that. Is there any other? What's the newest bread? What's the newest bread? What's the hottest loaf? No, 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 no. I don't think you understood. The newest bread depends on definition. If referring to bread brands, Bimbo recently introduced an everything bagel bread loaf nationwide. If you're looking at trends, sourdough bread and breads with crispy, crunchy crusts are gaining popularity. Additionally, Dave's Killer Bread has a white bread option called white bread done right. Why would that be like that? Why would you just that feels like a Dave's Killer Bread ad, right? Oh, by the way, Dave's has a white bread called white bread done right. Okay, who cares? Is it really good? Tap in. Is it really good? New breads get made all the time. You just don't see them in grocery stores. Okay? So tell me, post your bread. Post your bread. Pixar didn't happen. Where's the cheddar jalapeno bread? Was that new? What's really going on? When was cheddar jalapeno invented? 8 white breads ranked from worst to best. What's the worst? Great Value. That feels correct. Then Sara Lee, Wonder Bread. Oh, only 5 is the white bread done right. Dave's Killer My butt. Then the Bimbo bread. It's any bread I eat. Pepperidge Farm. Nature's Own. And then what's the number 1? Arnold's Arnold country style what? A good old country style. It's actually, it looks fire. I'm not gonna front. Would eat, yeah. Would eat any bread though. Like, let's take one look at me. You know I'd eat any bread. Yeah, you do. It's okay. It's okay. I get it. For real. It's fine. So I'm trying to get all of to go back to The Bachelor really quick. I'm trying to get everybody to wear a wig with me, all these like different colorful wigs. And I feel like some people are just not going to do it already. And I'm like, have fun with me. Have fun with everybody. So I will let you guys know if I convince the group to do it. It's 8 people I have to convince to wear a wig. Am I that influential? Likely not. Scam likely. So, okay, how much time we got left? How long have I been talking? Yeah, it feels right. I think that next week I want to look into, inspired by Roll for Sandwich, I want to look into what's the history and stuff of D&D. Just because it's been around, like, people, it was popular in the 80s and whatever, people still play it. Is it as popular? Let's find out. And honestly, I've had a lot of nerdy friends and I've like kind of played D&D once. So, but it's involved. It's involved. But something else with some crazy, crazy lore I want to tell you guys about. My friend went to Paris recently. I think I told you guys about that already. But she went to go see or maybe she did or she didn't, but she was telling me about the tomb of Napoleon. Why is Napoleon in so many tombs? Why is he like the Pope? You guys, that's a callback. You guys remember us talking about the Pope? Except the most recent Pope that died, Pope Francis, he's buried just in one. I just like look up lore of this. I'm hoping the little people in my computer, the Google folks know what I'm talking about. Lore of Napoleon's tomb. Napoleon's tomb was invented. Hold on. Napoleon's tomb, located in Paris, is a grand and elaborate monument dedicated to the emperor's remains. It was constructed after Napoleon's body was reparated. There we go. Reparated to France from St. Helena in 1840. The tomb itself is a large, ornate sarcophagus placed on a giant granite pedestal housing a nest of 5 coffins. Why? The tomb's design and surrounding area was filled with symbolic representation of Napoleon's military campaigns, legal achievements, and his image as a powerful leader. Okay, so people respected him. That's very cool. But why so many? Why the 5? Why so many coffins? That's what I want to know. Like, what? I understand. We don't want these to get, like, taken. Napoleon Bonaparte has 2 primary tombs. One is inland at St. Helena, where he initially died and was buried, and the other is in Paris. Okay. He was later exhumed from St. Helena and reburied in Paris, and the tomb, blah, blah, blah. Okay. It was chosen for its symbolic association with military history, the location. The location was chosen for its symbolic association with military history, and the tomb was designed to be a magnificent and imposing structure befitting the emperor, excuse me. Okay, it just says that, but I'm not sure why. Okay, so I guess it's supposed to be this, like, grandeur structure, like, you're not gonna take these remains again type thing. Like, this is our emperor who did so much for us and so much for our liberation that we're gonna put this monument to him. So I guess it's basically a monument to him and all he did. And his body just happens to be there. Little weird, guys. Why are we adding dead remains to monuments? Hey, that would be weird. That feels like House of Wax. That feels like you're gonna like peel back the part of it and you're gonna see his like decrepit face or skin or whatever, his like rotted corpse. Every statue. Okay, so Napoleon Bonaparte's tomb, basically House of Wax. We know this. Moving on. Moving on, but not really sure to what, because I've been talking for like this amount of time. Oh, one more thing I wanted to warn you guys about Vegas. Okay, so we went to Area 15 Yeah, I feel like on social media, Area 15 is like blown up to be this like, oh my God, you can do so many things there. It's so cool, blah, blah, blah. I kind of thought it was lame. Sorry, I kind of thought it was lame. Like, honestly, if we had signed up to go to the Meow Wolf, like Omega Mart, and like done the quest with it and like played the game within it, that feels cool. Otherwise, we kind of just like went around and like saw the cool things and the art exhibits and whatever. Very cool, but the story is a little lost and you kind of obviously have to piece it together yourself rather than be told. So that's probably my recommendation. If you're gonna go, do the quest because otherwise I don't really think it's worth it. And like it's cool to go inside and whatever, but it's not like you can go in it and I don't know, it feels kind of like if you've seen Omega Mart on the internet, you've seen it. You've seen it. Ugh, sorry. Sorry. Um, Obviously for EDC and shit, it's probably really cool and a very cool venue and it's air conditioned and stuff, but even the zip line just kind of went in a circle. And I'm like, if you're gonna do the zip line and pay to do it, go do it on Fremont. Go do it on the link. Don't do it at Area 15. It was very for children, like children are not scrolling on the internet and know about Omega Mart. So if your 10 to 14-year-old, 15-year-old has not seen it, it's very cool. But it's not totally worth the money. And that was probably the only thing that I planned for us to do that I thought was going to be really cool and it just wasn't. And it's not that it was something to do, especially our last day because we took a red eye out. So we had to spend like 5 hours indoors somewhere. But other than that, it was really, really cool. So, uh, know that going into it. And I don't know where this like John Wick experience seems cool. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I don't know about it. So if you're like, but what about that? I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I spent my money on Omega Mart and that's what I'm commenting on. And then kind of like there wasn't really food. And there was no, there was food, but like it was kind of like carnival food. It's kind of like arcade food. Um, oh, got a cookies and cream bubble tea there? Unforgettable. Unforgettable. It was so good. It was so good. So 10 out of 10 recommend that. 0 out of 10. 1 out of 10 recommend Omega Mart. Sorry. Edibles hitting. I keep laughing because the edibles are hitting so much. I'm feeling so giggly. Okay, guys, so I think that's really gonna do it for me. Sorry if this was kind of just like a recap of my trip and some funny things. And no lore on the Labubus other than that person's book in 2015. Get yourself a Labubu. You're gonna meet her next week. It's lit. I think it's cool. I think they're cute. Whatever. Get yourself a Labubu. I know it's so hard to get them online. I understand. I don't buy them from StockX because fuck StockX for putting out a bunch of bots to buy up the Labubus just to resell them at like major prices. And honestly, StockX, allegedly, and that's all stuff I've heard on the internet. So don't take that to the bank. Are they doing that? I don't know. I don't know. Not for sure. So I might be talking like it's fact. I don't know actually. But apparently and allegedly, very Wendy Williams, apparently they were selling fake sneakers and people were calling them out and they were like, we don't care because we're going to buy them anyways, or people are going to buy them anyways. And I'm like, ooh. So that's alleged. I don't know, StockX, don't come for me. I know you got a bunch of $1 billion and you can do whatever you want, so whatever. But I'm still gonna say, please don't buy them from there. Buy them from Pop Mart so you know they're authentic. Buy them from registered dealers that you can check the tag. I'm in it. I'm locked into this Labubu shit, bro. I don't care. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute and I don't care. Okay? Guys, I just yelled. I just yelled really loud in my house. Somebody else had heard, I'm sure. I know I'm gonna get a knock at the door being like, are you okay? Are you yelling in there? Because my neighbors are so like through the like anything goes on outside, all of them. And I don't know what they do because there's always somebody home all around me. So, but it does make me feel very safe, which is nice. Okay, guys, shut me up. I can't wait for me to shut me up. God damn. Yeah, I'm like, okay, please tell your weird uncle about me. Maybe I am your weird uncle because of how I act, but tell your other weird uncles about me. Go watch last week where I'm a little bit more sane and I'll see you next week. Bye.